with us. 41 years in business, sir.
Yes, great to see you
Good to have
again.
you here,
Great
buddy.
to see
Always
you.
a pleasure to have you back. You and I presented this, sir, on the 21st day of February, and we sold it out.
Yes, we did.
Every single piece. And we wanted to bring it back for our big food-focused In the Kitchen with David celebration today. And we've got Rastelli's 4 6-ounce Filet Mignon, and then the 4 5 to 6 ounce lobster tails. These are beautiful. 4 easy payments on your credit card of $32.25. We give you the king of all steaks and the sought-after Maine lobster, making this a complete dinner.
It really is, you know, and starting with that Black Angus steak is really what sets the meal apart. You know, Black Angus, and I talk about it all the time, the very best of steaks. And as a trained butcher for 40 years, you know, we really look specifically at the meat itself. So I want to really focus in on the marbling inside of that filet mignon. And this is, as you said, the creme de la creme of steaks. Every bite is going to be juicy, it's going to be tender. And what I love about these steaks is these are nice, thick steak. These are 6 ounces. They are trimmed from one end to the other, so they really are extremely hearty. And then you go over to the lobster tail, and that is a cold water, wild-caught Maine lobster tail. So, David, you got the best of the land and the best of the sea.
Absolutely. It's surf and turf at its very finest. And we love this because this is Maine lobster. You're also loving that we've got this Black Angus filet. They're just perfect together. Now, of course, you're going to get the signature steak seasoning along with this, so you can make these steaks sing with that beautiful seasoning packet. And then, of course, a little clarified butter on that lobster, and you're ready to roll, which just makes this so special. I'll tell you, if you go to a restaurant and you try to order filet and lobster, you're coming nowhere close to this price per serving. Because, now, realize $129 is not the price per serving. That's for the whole deal.
That's it,
okay?
yes.
So if you divide this by 4, then you know what you're paying per serving for filet and lobster. Trust me when I tell you, you go to a fine steakhouse. I was just in Chicago, steakhouse capital of the world, and went to some of the very famous ones.
Market price.
Yeah. You open your menu and it says market price for lobster. That's when you fake an illness and get out of the restaurant because they're going to take all your money. All right. What you want to do is enjoy Ray's great commitment and his family's great commitment to serving you, our QVC customer, and all of his customers. Ray's been in this business a long time. We've got a little videotape that will show your store, your meat shop.
Yes, and
you do it the old-fashioned way, don't you?
We do, you know, and at the butcher shop, the key with it there is making sure there's always a Rastelli family member and always a trained eye. For the last 41 years, our customers have come in and really trusted what we do. And we make sure that every steak is prepared the same way we'd prepare it for our mom. The key with it, David, is these steaks are aged, just like we do for the restaurants. So when you go to a great steakhouse and you get that incredible steak, it's because that steak's been aged for minimally 21 days. And that's the difference between a great steakhouse steak and something you might pick up at your local grocery store.
Well, exactly. And I'll tell you, this is an extraordinary buy when you realize what you would pay at a restaurant for filet and Maine lobster. This is an extraordinary good deal. And these will keep in your freezer, what, up to a year?
These will keep up to a year. Each piece is individually vacuum packed, so you can see the package itself is completely vacuum sealed, and this is going to hold up for minimally 1 full year in your freezer. And if you get in a pinch and you got to really thaw it out quickly, take it right out of that freezer and you can put it under cold water very quickly.
It's free shipping and handling. It's also 4 easy payments on the credit card. And if you want to keep a good thing coming, we have auto delivery for you, which you can lock in this great price today. What Ray knows better than anyone in this building and probably anyone in this country is that the cost of beef rises and falls, but most often it rises.
Yes.
This is an opportunity for you to pick it up today, lock it into that great price, and every 4 months for a year, Ray will ship this right to your door. So enjoy the Maine lobster, enjoy the filet, and enjoy this extraordinary price. Also, enjoy the easy pay. Now, here's that Maine lobster. And there's just something so special about this. Now, do you cook your lobster in the oven, or do you boil it on top of the stove?
So
what do you do?
I love to steam my lobsters, and I usually use a lager type beer to steam them in, so it gives us a really nice flavor. So
ooh, wouldn't that be great?
Very, very simple. And you know, lobster tail is so easy to cook. And the other thing I will tell you, little trick to getting that lobster tail, if you just take your tail, right, you take that finished cooked tail, and you just go ahead and give it a good squeeze, right? Give it a squeeze.
Yeah.
You will crack the outside of that shell right in half, and then you just pull, and out will come the tail. That's
look
simple.
at that.
That's simple. We've pulled the tail right out at that point.
Okay. Well, that was easy.
That's very, very simple. Very, very easy to do.
And you'll love that you've got some great cooking instructions inside. Everything's ready to roll with this. 4 easy payments on the credit card, and we're excited to be able to have this for you. But you know, when we bring in an offer like this one, we're never able to bring in an awful lot of it. And something like this is a specialty buy. Sold out completely back in February. We rushed it back in stock, but we weren't able to get a lot of these. So do know that if this is your opportunity to pick it up, you don't want to miss this, because between the lobster and the filet and this extraordinary price and that fork tender filet piece, by the way,
fork tender, right?
You're going to love this combination, and what a great way to say I love you to your family come this Easter celebration.
And you're so true about the limited quantities, David, only because remember, the Maine lobster tail is a wild caught product, so that's actually brought into us daily. So we've just been able to get enough to get to our QVC family, and it really is just so incredibly moist, succulent, and just sweet in taste.
Mary, you want some lobster, Bubba?
What gave it away?
You standing there going, pick me, pick me. Come out here, honey.
Waving my hands like there was a fire.
All right. You have another fork there,
We
Ray?
do.
Hi.
All right.
Hi, Ray.
Oh, here's look at the Mary size fork.
Oh, thank you. Can I dive in right here?
Dive right in there, Mary. There you go.
Oh my gosh, David, you and I have talked before about a family that enjoys a good lobster.
Uh-huh.
You know I love a good lobster.
Because you got some family up in Maine, don't you?
Yes, I do. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I love, that's rude. I love lobster so much, and this is
What
excellent.
did Uncle David teach you about talking with food? No, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's true.
You just have to put it in the side of your cheek. You have to chipmunk it.
And you're supposed to take small bites.
I did teach her that, too.
I have not done that yet. You know what's excellent about this, and I know you just said it at the beginning of the presentation, you're not paying that scary market price.
Oh, my gosh.
Can I take one more? No?
Of course you may.
Okay, thank you.
You can dunk the whole thing in the butter and take the whole butter dish with you.
Oh, well, shoot, I'll take that for Fabio, too. Here we go.
There you go.
On the road.
Fabio's over there ready for some lobster and
Thank
some clarified butter. Thank you, Mary. All right, this is M52087. As we wrap up on this, I'll tell you 4 easy payments on your credit card with free shipping and handling. Mr. Rastelli, you're coming back with prime rib for Easter.
I am. I will be back.
And it's flavored prime rib, marinated prime rib.
Made it simple.
Looking forward to it. All right, so Ray's back in a few moments. When we come back, competition ribs from Corky's.
Oh, I can't beat
All right,
that.
stick around. We've got more in the kitchen with David and more great food items on the way. Meredith Lawrence is on the horizon with the great air fryer and another brand new item from Cook's Essentials, so stick around. You're in the kitchen with David. It says it on that plate right there.
Great things are happening on QVC and QVC2. Check it out.
QVC's Look Your Best event kicks off with a Clarisonic Mia in 6 great colors and a travel bag designed by Lori Goldstein. Tune in throughout the day Monday. Then it's your last chance to turn your Easter into a gourmet holiday with 3 hours of delicious dishes and desserts on QVC, followed by another hour of tempting entrees and treats on QVC2. And don't miss the return of Ms. Moo's shoes to QVC and take any outfit from plain to polished. Customers are crazy for Ms. Moo's shoes this Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Find more of what you love from both QVC and QVC2.
You might have a green thumb. You might be all thumbs. Either way, we're here to help bring your outdoor spaces to life. Tune in for great ideas and inspiration for a gorgeous garden and beautiful outdoor spaces. Find what you love throughout the day Tuesday on QVC.
Well, it's top find time, and as you heard me say earlier when Jimmy Stove and I were talking about those delicious roasted wings that are the best wings I've ever had in my whole life, I should sprout feathers.